Hey there, welcome to Izzo's Place. It's a Toolsday. It's been a long day and a weird day, so you get Izzo in a suit once again. If you saw the short, I unboxed some cutters that get attached to your impact driver to allow you to cut copper, PVC, or metal. Come to think of it, I may not have metal here to test the shears out, but we'll cut some cardboard or something with it to test it out. So let me go ahead and show you the pieces first. So this is the copper cutter, and I'll show you how that gets attached to the drill. And then, almost as big, this is the PVC cutter. And they came in two different packaging. So I've got, so this piece here goes onto your drill, and I'll show you that momentarily. So I should have multiples of these. But in theory, you could leave your drill set up with that and then be able to switch them out. But yeah, so that was the PVC cutter. And then the third one that I purchased is the shear cutter. Now this one's a little bit smaller, but that kind of makes sense. So we'll get into this and we'll see exactly how all these things go together. So, oops, that's funny.
Drat, that's the third one this week. I buy fuses by the case. And I blown the whole neighborhood again.
Henry! He did it again! Go over and give that neighbor of ours what for!
Easy, Rover. Jimmy, hurry up with that fuse.
Shucks! Every time he has company, he blows a fuse. And guess who always has to change it?
I heard that, young man. I heard that.
There we go. Actually, the lighting will probably be better now. Maybe. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. All right, anyway, so first you got this. So you take your impact driver. And I imagine, I don't know what other brands make this setup, but I feel like you might be able to use another brand drill with this setup. I'm not positive. I'll find a buddy with another model of drill and I'll see if it'll work. But anyway, so it's got this knob to tighten. So you put it on either side of that. Oh, the other thing. So these always come with that hook you've probably seen in other videos. So yeah, I had to take the hook off. So I can't hook it from my tool belt anymore or my pocket. But that's okay because this thing is marvelous. It was a sacrifice worth making. All right, so you tighten that up onto the base of the drill. And then you can put your battery on. But you know what, we're gonna wait on that. All right, let's go ahead and use the one that I've already used today. So I used this today, it was marvelous. I definitely don't regret any of these purchases, and I'll look up while I'm editing and put the pricing down. All right, but anyway, so you put the base on, nice and tight. Then you go ahead and clip this on. All right, so it's locked into the tool. And then this bar clips onto this bar. Excuse me, this hook clips onto this bar. And then you want to kind of eyeball it and make sure it's fairly straight. In the instructions it says level to the ground. It's like, well, if I'm not holding the gun level to the ground. But anyway, so once you got it fairly straight, I'm going to just lightly set it down so that way I don't move it. And I'm going to tighten those, and I'll show you what I'm tightening in just a moment. Okay. All right, so I tightened this knob and this knob. And it's fairly rigid now. It's got a little weight. It's a little heavy in the front. All right, so go ahead and check this out. You're going to want to move it until it's open like that. All right. Recently injured myself because I wasn't paying attention. So even though it's very unlikely that anything would come up and hit me in the eye or anything would hit me in the hand, we're not taking any chances. Not at least until my thumb is healed. Oop, these are just gloves I found laying around the garage here. They do not fit great. And they're both left-handed. Let's see if I can get this on my right hand. Yeah, remember to bring, let me find another glove. Remember to bring home all the tools. I got glasses, but I managed to forget gloves. Alright, here we go. Found a better pair for these purposes. But yes, please be safe. It's not very loud, so I'm not going to worry about hearing protection today. But if I was in a confined space, or if I was working, cutting pipe all day, then I would have hearing protection on as well. So this I actually cut out of a job today. These are the 2 cuts I made with this machine. So I didn't have any other copper pipe, so we're cutting this. Okay, so I've got it. So the cutting wheel is in an open position. So you just put it on there. It didn't take much pressure to do it, and then you just pull the trigger until it cuts. Amazing. So I was very impressed with this. The other neat thing is those 2 cuts were done in a crawl space. I didn't have a lot of room, and as big as this thing looks, because it goes on and then spins like that itself, like if I had tried to do that with one of those small tubers, it would have taken me a while, and I might not have been able to like get a full spin very easily. My hand might have like been in the way while I was turning it. So this eliminated a lot of effort and time today, which was definitely appreciated. All right, let's look at the PVC cutter. So to take it off, we're gonna loosen this one again, right here. And then it's got a little clip. Pull up on the clip, and that releases it. And then to take it off the drill, you just do it as you would your normal bit. You would pull on this collar, and it releases. So we're gonna do the opposite for the PVC cutter. We're gonna put that on it. Okay, we're gonna loosen these. Right. There we go. It's making more noises than the first one, but maybe it's just because it's fresh. I haven't used this yet. All right, let's see here. It's got a clip, tells me to take it off, so that's a safety clip for when it's still in the store, when it's in transport. Okay, I do have it in reverse. Let's see if that matters. Okay, so you go forward and it does stop eventually. So you do use the forward and reverse of the drill for this. And you can, of course, with the other one, with the copper cutter that I had, you can go forward and reverse for that too. But really you just want to go and pick one direction and stick with it for cutting a tube like that. All right, let's find some PVC. Let's start small. Start with some 1/2-inch pecks. It's so easy. Well, that's just 1/2-inch pecks. Let's get some 3/4 pecks. Nope. Very nice. All right, we're gonna jump straight to 2-inch PVC. So this is the one I'm very interested in. This is what I'll be working with tomorrow a little bit. Okay, it's in. That is a pretty awesome cut. You could almost put that right in a fitting. I would probably deburr it just a little bit. That was a pretty awesome cut. Let me see the other side. That's a pretty awesome cut. I'll give you a better view this time. I don't think I gave you a great view with that. That was PVC. It's probably schedule 40. Let me check. Schedule 40. All right, so now we got some ABS, 2-inch ABS. This time I'll let you see it from like the side or something. Here we go. Man, that's a great cut. save you so much time and effort. Yeah, the ABS is not as clean, unless which one's my cut? Yeah, so the drop-off piece from the ABS is not quite as clean, but it's still darn near, you know, very, very little working to like just put a chamfer on the outside, clean up maybe some of those burrs, but really that even might be able to just go right in the socket. So I'm impressed with this. All right, let's check out the shears next. All right, so to take it off, just like the other one, loosen that, and then push on this. I'll give you a close-up of that button, and then of course release it there. I'll give you a close-up of that button in case you couldn't see it. So that clip locks onto that bar, to stabilize the tool. And when after you've loosened these, then you simply push on that. And it's not doing much, and actually it might need to be in the bar. Oh, I take that back. You know what? I must have been pushing and raising at the same time, so silly me. Silly Izzo. So actually you pull it up. You don't push it. Let me check the other one. Yeah, they're both like that, but apparently I was pushing it with enough force that I was also sliding it. So that's what you really do, is you actually slide it up, and it comes off that bar. Okay, so the shears are just a little bit different, and looking at it, I'm wondering, I don't think it came with a base like that. So for that one, let's actually look at the instructions for a change. I know in the shorts I throw away the, is this it? No, this is the PVC one. All right, I know I kept the little card. Where are you, little card? Uh-oh, no card. So we're gonna go into Explorer mode and figure this out. All right, for it to look like this, that loosens, that tightens on something. I'm gonna get this base out of the way because I know it didn't come with a base like this. I can't believe I kept the card on purpose. I can't believe it's not here. Where did I put it? All right, first of all, we're just gonna put this on here first and see where it looks like it lines up. Let's go down with it. They seem to like to stabilize down. All right, it does have it's got two little projections here on the clamp, and this of course has, you might not be able to see it very well, but there's two little holes in the front. Oh, I take that back, it's only on this side. Okay, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, that would be nice, but it's only got the hole on the one side. What else could we do? Oh, we could probably put it, oh, that's nice. All right, so it's got these fins on the side. Normally you'd put that hook in there, but those studs drop right in there real nice. And it seems like the correct length. So that gets us nice and stable. All right, let's put the battery back in. All right, I'm gonna go in forward first and see what happens. Nice little nibbler. I'm gonna go in reverse, see if it matters. Same action, but backwards. All right, like I said, I don't have any metal. I think I got some cardboard I could use. I meant to bring metal. This will do up to, I believe it said 16 gauge, but we'll check that before we're done. I'll check it right now, actually. Oh, attached is shown. I could have looked at the piece. Genius. 18 gauge shear attachment, so it'll go through 18 gauge plate metal. Metal might be easier than cardboard. And let's keep the fingers away. We got gloves on, but we don't need to do that. Oh, that's cool. All right, so I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue how fast or easy going through the metal would be, but the general direction is easy on that. So where would Izzo use this? Well, as you can tell, cutting pipes and stuff, I'm remodeling a bathroom right now. So I'm remodeling a small bathroom. I'm time-lapsing each day of work, so at the end you can see it. And I might release them as like 14 shorts, one a day, so you guys get the flavor of what working with Izzo might be like. It's a small bathroom, so I'm doing it basically by myself. The customer is going to do the staining and finishing on the cabinet, and between the two of us, we're going to do the finishing, and he'll probably do the painting. But that'll be coming soon. But you know what? So like I said, in editing, I'll put the pricing. I'll put the words up with what the pricings are. But if you do remodels, especially kitchens and bathrooms, I highly recommend this. All right, you know what? It's got a this one's got a trigger on it, because you can change it out for 3/4. That's something that I didn't mention. Okay, so releasing that loosened this and lets me pull the cutter out. Then I can replace it with a 3/4 cutter. And I don't know if there's any other attachments. I'll have to look that up. But you can at least get. I don't see it in here. I thought I tossed it in here, but it might be on the job site. But I know it at least comes with 1/2 inch and 3/4 pipe for cutting. Let's put this back in here. Right there. Lock it back down. Okay, we're back. But let's I'm not gonna put it all the way back together. I just want to make sure that looks good with how I did it. Okay, it's working good. So I got it back in the correct position. Okay, awesome. So I highly recommend these if you're doing any kind of remodeling work like that. And I'll put the price down so that way you can see what it is. And like I said, we'll have to do a follow-up down the road. Make sure that you could use it with another brand, just in case you're rocking another brand of impact drill, and but you want to use those. Also take a quick glance online, see what other companies are making, see if anyone else is doing that same thing. So you might not have to worry about switching between brands. You might be able to just get the one that works for your setup. I think I'm going to keep this for now. May as well protect the blade. Alright, so I'll be keeping the blade guard on while I transport it. So I will probably, I always try to keep multiple impact drills. I usually try to keep regular drills too. Like multiples just help out on the job site. I don't always work alone, even though a lot of it I do work alone. But this drill has been sacrificed to the cutting bag. So I've got a tool bag with those 3 cutters and that drill and a battery. So anytime I need to do some cutting, I can just grab the bag and be on my way. Wouldn't have to be something I would always have to keep on the van. That's all I've got for you for now. So since I'm dressed up and it's not time for bed yet, we're gonna do some editing, and I'm going to record a blind flight for Thirsty Thursday, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for checking out Tool Review. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Toolsday is fun, and if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any tools that you haven't seen me review, let me know, because maybe we don't get to do an unboxing, but maybe it's a tool I already have, and I can go through the usage and the tips and tricks and go from there. And if you notice me doing anything unsafe, please let me know so I can correct it. Today I went with gloves and glasses. I didn't feel the need for hearing protection on this, but when I'm on the job site, I was in a crawl space, tight quarters. I didn't know how loud it was going to be. I had hearing protection for that. That was important. And that'll do it then. So if you're working, work safely. If you're drinking, drink responsibly. But do everything with a little bit of whimsy, and you're going to have a good time. I'll see you next time you're hanging out at Izzo's place.